Hi, we are the JJIS students from Mrs. Bakaj's class. We are here to inform you about the CT wetlands creatures.
Duck is important to see Connecticut because without it, the Connecticut food chain would be smaller. A wood duck eats plants. A black bear eats a wood duck. A worm eats a black bear to make more dirt for the planet. A black bear is a predator to a wood duck.
I will be teaching you about long-eared owls' body features, or what they look like. The first thing I will be teaching you is facial features. The owls have hooked beaks and big round rings around their eyes. They have the hooked beaks for a reason. They use it for tearing their prey apart, starting with the stomach. Speaking of stomach, I'm hungry. Long-eared owls sure do eat a lot. The female weighs 9.9 ounces and the male weighs 8.6 ounces. You don't even want to know how much the babies weigh. Now, don't you think that was interesting to learn about?
Brown bats eat many things. When they are near a garden, they will probably eat a butterfly. And when they are near a tree, they will eat a frog. As well as when they are near the ocean, they will eat a fish. And finally, when they are near a cactus, they will eat some fruit. Also, there are predators like owls, snakes, raccoons, and even hawks, and a lot more.
Habitat is very important to the salamanders because it's where the salamanders live. The salamanders live in wet and shady places. They hide under logs and rocks. In spring, they live in wet places.
Now I'm going to teach you a butterfly's habitat. To start off, one is called grassland. Grassland is a field along with big open space. Secondly, the next habitat butterflies like is called desert. A desert is a hot place where butterflies fly over. Last but not least, flowers are their favorite place to go. Flowers are a place where butterflies lay down or rest on or eat food. I hope you all learned about butterfly habitat.
Now you're going to see how tough bald eagles really are. Bald eagles mostly eat fish, but if they see a dead animal on the ground, they swoop down and grab it for some dinner. Nothing eats a bald eagle, but when they die on their own, decomposers come to eat the bald eagle with its tiny, tiny bites. If a human kills a bald eagle, they go to jail. The things that kill the humans are weapons. Weapons are kind of things that kill you, diseases and accidents. And be careful. When a bald eagle swoops at fish, it can do this to you. Scratch your face and it would really hurt because their talons are very, very, very sharp.
Chapter 2, Food Chain. All about the peregrine falcon's food chain. The falcon eats sheep, ducks, fish, crows, and Arctic foxes. The sheep gets its food from the farmers, and the Arctic fox eats the eggs from the peregrine falcon.
Did you know that dragonflies eat other dragonflies? Also, dragonflies eat fish the size of an ant. They do have enemies. Their main enemy is a duck. Other enemies are big frogs, fish, and hawks. Next, the bear comes and eats the duck. The wolf eats the hawk. So if you want to learn more, then read on.
Time to learn all about the mink's body. Did you know that mink's fur is double layered? Isn't that a cool fact? Now time to learn even more. Minks have soft, rich fur. They have a long body and short legs. They also have a furry tail. Also, the mink has brown fur with some dark brown and a little white near the neck. Lastly, the mink has a small eye, but it can see really good.
First, you should know how a northern black racer adapts to its environment. For example, it has a skinny and short body to help it move fast through the forest. Also, they're black to absorb heat to move faster in hunting time. Along with that, you should know Northern black racer is only out in warm season, not cold season. On top of all of that, it lives in Connecticut.
Chapter 3, Water Life. This chapter is about the eastern newt's life cycle. The eastern newt starts as an egg, then it's a larvae. After that, it goes through the red F stage. It stays at red F stage for up to 3 years. Then it becomes the adult eastern newt. It's a carnivore for its whole life. Hope now you know a lot about the eastern newt's life cycle.
Red-headed woodpeckers live in special habitats. Trees, trunks, and branches are their homes. Also, red-headed woodpeckers live where trees and woods are. The other plants that red-headed woodpeckers live in are grass, dendron, and woodlucks, and tree holes. Red-headed woodpeckers also live in almost all parts of the whole world. First, this chapter will be about their body and how it works. Male wolves weigh about 75 to 120 pounds. Also, gray wolves can go 2 weeks without food or longer. A gray wolf has a fur coat on its back to help it keep warm in the winter because, wouldn't you? The deep chest of a gray wolf has very large lungs and heart, so the wolf does not have a hard time breathing when running. Also, gray wolf's teeth are so strong that it can crack open a bone. Body adaptations. Next, the box turtle's body adaptations, which are important. There is the shells that are orange and black or orange and brown. They are that color because the turtles are mostly out in spring and fall when there are colorful flowers, and fall when the leaves are falling. Next is their eyes. The males have red eyes and the females' eyes are brown. That's so we can tell whether they are a girl or a boy. Next, it is time to talk about its size. They are about 8 inches long and 4 inches wide. To summarize, the box turtle has some great body adaptations.
The northern leopard frog lives in swampy-like kinds of areas. For an example, a marsh. Some live in plants such as duckweed, milkweed, cattail, algae, and lots more. Some even live in trees. Some live in ponds, rivers, and lakes.
Did you know that barn owls live in grassy fields? In this paragraph, I will teach you all about plants. You think barn owls live in barns, that's all? That's how they got their name. Nothing else to learn. Do you think you learned that they live in barns? That's it? Well, if you do, you are in the wrong world, and you have to learn more about barn owls. They live in old fields, too. And in addition, barn owls live in wet meadows. Those are all places that barn owls like to live. And yes, they live in a barn. Sometimes they live in evergreen trees and they live around barns. Next, you need to know all about the blue-winged warbler's body. Its beak is strong and straight. It's also suitable for insects and other foods. The color of its body is mostly bright yellow. Its wings are very pretty blue-green color. And I think the coolest part of the bird is the black line through its eye. This is how I think of it. I think it looks like a footboat floater with 6 toes, wings, and a beak. In conclusion, you can study its body. I hope you learned a lot about its body.
Next, I'll teach you about the least turn's place in the food chain. Did you know a least turn is a predator to fish, krill, crustaceans, bugs, worms, and other seafood? A least turn's a small bird, but it's not a bird you want to mess with. It can catch bigger fish than itself. If you thought a tern was hot on the food chain, think again. A least tern has many predators like foxes, snakes, coyotes, and more.
The first thing you need to know about skinks is their habitat. Skinks are very commonly found in hot climates. However, they cannot be found in cold climates like Antarctica. In their habitat, they live with a variety of animals. However, their habitats are getting destroyed caused by human activity. The other animals that the skink might see, depending on where they live, are ostriches, tigers, kangaroos, and more. But they can be eaten by them even if they coexist with each other.
About the pond skater's body parts. The pond skater's head is where the mouth is, and the body is called the thorax. There are tiny tufts of hair on the bottom of their feet that repel water. The middle legs paddle and rear legs steer, and on the head there are short legs for catching prey. And they have compound eyes, and they have antennas. This is chapter 4, 5 parts.